Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be focusing on two main things. Number one, I'm going to be addressing some of the comments that you guys had with regard to my last video where you felt that I did not maybe do my homework with regard to reaching out to the government to get information to clarify whether or not you still had to pay for the second COVID test. The second part of the video is going to be talking to you guys about the new updates for our Minister of Aviation, about the new airlines, well, not the new airlines, but the airlines that are now approved to fly to Nigeria. Is it true? As in, which airlines are they? I'm going to be sharing all that in my video. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time, welcome. My name is Sassy Funke and I'm a Nigerian author. Yes, because I recently wrote a book, a guide for Lagos. It's the first ever high quality, locally curated travel guide for Lagos. It's on Amazon. You guys support me, get yourself a copy. I'd really love it. And if you get a copy, tag me. I really appreciate that. I'm also a travel and lifestyle content creator and the founder of Travel to Nigeria, which is your #1 platform for everything travel to Nigeria. So much to come on our platform, but right now we're very much focused on our Instagram page where we're giving out a lot of information to help the average Nigerian traveler travel better and smarter and just keep them updated with regard to changes, with regard to tips and whatnot. So make sure you follow us on Travel to Nigeria on Instagram, and you can also follow our community page on Facebook where you can ask questions directly, because unfortunately we can't handle DMs. So join the community on Facebook too. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you've been enjoying the updates in this series. Like, let's get to like 100 thumbs up, like thumbs up right now. Subscribe if you're new, and let's get this video started. So guys, a number of you guys left comments in my comment section of my last video, which was about the viral audio, and many of you said, oh, I should have done some investigation with the government to come out to, to basically bring out better information. And I was a little bit confused because I already stated in the video that in recent days, the government has made it clear on their website that payments for second COVID test is still mandatory, right? And I also shared in that video that the government was planning to sort of sanction people that weren't paying for the second COVID test. Did I reach out to the government to ask whether or not this viral audio is real or not? Of course I did. I didn't get information back in time, but I also understand that the government cannot be addressing every single viral, audio, somebody saying something that's unsubstantiated, right? So I did not understand why you guys were very upset that, oh, you should have done your work, Funke, you should have gone, like, I thought you understood the video. The video was just to inform you that you need to be careful about how you're getting information, what information you're taking in, and ensure that any information you're taking in is backed up by government advice and not just rumor. That was the point of the video. Nevertheless, before I created that video, I actually reached out to NIDCOM, which is the Nigerians in Diaspora Commission on Twitter, and I told them that there's been a widespread rumor, there's still viral audio being sent on WhatsApp, like, can they speak to it, basically? And they replied to me much later, last week, Thursday, and they told me to basically chat to them on WhatsApp, right? So I chatted to them on WhatsApp and they sent this video, and I'm going to show the video that they sent right now.
The federal government has announced new guidelines for international travelers coming to Nigeria, effective from September 18th, 2020. Before departure, all travelers coming to Nigeria must take a COVID-19 PCR test at an accredited laboratory in the country of departure not more than 5 days before boarding. Only PCR tests will be accepted. Travelers with a PCR test result of more than 5 days or 120 hours or with COVID-19 symptoms will not be allowed to board. Within 3 days before boarding, register on the Nigeria International Travel Portal. Complete and submit the health declaration and self-reporting form online with a valid phone number and address. Update information on diplomats and children under age 10 separately. Next, upload the negative PCR test result on the portal. Choose a sample collection center and then book an appointment date where the mandatory self-isolation will be observed in Nigeria. Payment for the repeat PCR test to be done 7 days after arrival is to be made online on the portal, after which a QR code access report will be generated. It is strongly recommended that payment be made online before boarding. Payment on arrival in Nigeria can lead to long delays before exiting the airport. For issues with payment, visit saferport.com, My Traveler Record. On arrival in Nigeria, passengers are required to undergo port health screening and present electronic or printout QR code evidence. Travelers developing symptoms on arrival or during screening will be placed in institutional quarantine for appropriate care. From the airport, proceed to the 7-day mandatory self-isolation and avoid all physical interaction with others. During isolation, be available by telephone, as travelers will be monitored by public health officers and should check their emails and text messages regularly for updates from the selected laboratory for their repeat PCR tests. On day 7, have samples taken for the repeat PCR test at the selected sample collection center. Passengers are required to provide a valid means of identification. Travelers who test positive for COVID-19 will be managed based on national guidelines for treatment. Those who test negative after 7 days can end self-isolation. Be advised that those who fail to repeat the PCR test by day 14 may face suspension of their passports, inclusion on a travel no-fly list, or be denied international travel for 6 months. Get 24/7 support. Please take responsibility. This message is from the Presidential Task Force on COVID-19 in collaboration with KACOVID.
So guys, you can see it's clear in the video that it's still mandatory to do the second COVID test. To pay for it and to do it, it's mandatory, right? Whether or not people are getting away with it is not my business. That's none of my business. Mine is just to give you guys the guidelines that the government has set out. It's up to you to do what you want to do, but that is what the government requires for you to do if you plan to travel to Nigeria, right? So I hope that is very clear. You still have to do your second COVID test and pay for it. It's not cancelled. It's still needed to be done, right? It's needed to be, you have to do it. So the second part of this video to talk about the airlines that have not been approved to travel into Nigeria, which I'm sure so many of you guys are excited about if you've heard the news already, but I can confirm it. The Minister of Aviation, Hadi Sirika, yesterday basically said, we are working, he tweeted this, we are working with the Ministry of Health, KACOVID and PTF to open Kano, Port Harcourt and possibly Enugu airports before the end of the year. Also, Lufthansa, Air France, KLM have also been given the go-ahead to resume. Qatar Airways is also approved to start Abuja. Thank you for your patience. I can categorically confirm to you that this is the truth. Yes, that, Lufthansa, Air France, KLM can now fly into Nigeria. And a lot of you guys have been DMing travel to Nigeria to say, okay, if that's the case, why can't I book a ticket for like tomorrow, or I can't see a ticket available on those dates? To my knowledge, all those airlines right now, I'm not completely sure about this, but I think it's for Air France, that they're planning to start their schedule in December, not right now, because I believe they have to actually get their house in order to make sure that they can create a schedule to actually start flying. So I'm sure in 2 weeks or so, they'll start flying again. So that's why maybe you can't book a ticket for like tomorrow or the day after, but by December, before Christmas time, you'll definitely be able to fly. And I'm sure many of you are so excited because the prices of tickets on, the BA and the Virgins are crazy. Like I booked myself a ticket and hey, it is a lot of money. So you'll be very happy to hear this. So it is true. Yes, guys, that is literally my update. It's a very super quick update. I really hope you've enjoyed the video. I know I've been creating a lot of videos about, updates and all that. If there are other kind of videos you want me to create that can help your trip to Nigeria or general tips about flying or anything, like drop your recommendations below and I'll be happy to look at them and hopefully create content for them. As always, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to get a copy of my book, Lagos Travel Guide. It's available on Amazon, and it's also available locally in Nigeria for quick delivery. So I'll leave the links in my description box so you guys can check that out. I appreciate all your love, all your support. It's been great having so many of you on here so quickly and being able to provide value to each and every one of you. Thank you again once again, and I will see you on my next video. Bye.